now support us, knowing that you guys every Monday will either through Facebook or Radio Mega will be listening to us. So today we're celebrating a milestone. It's only a year, but it's a year through the pandemic. That make it different, special than any other anniversary. So happy anniversary to all the pearls, everybody that's ever participated on the radio show will be listening to us. So today we're celebrating a milestone. It's only a year, but it's a year through the pandemic. That make it different. I'm hearing a feedback, guys. So happy anniversary to all the pearls, everybody that's ever participated on the radio show will be listening to us. So I am. It's only a year, but it's a year through the pandemic. I don't know. Somebody's phone or something is on. Can you guys hear that feedback too? I was hearing. Everybody that's somebody need to turn off that phone. Will be listening to us. I am. Okay. Wow.
Much better.
Somebody's phone was going on. I guess that's trying to put it live on Facebook, I think. So yeah, I'm sorry. We apologize to our listeners. So we had another little feedback. No, I was saying it's a year, but it's a year that's different than any other year because this is during the pandemic. For you guys, while going through all the stress dealing with the pandemic and the shutdown, and you guys had dedicating your time to serve the community and keep them informed. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And we have now our secretary, Eve, that's just joined us. I know she's trying to settle in, so we give her a second. But I have a question for you, beautiful ladies. So what is your favorite moment so far in this year of Pearls Radio Show? Let me start with Dr. Lacos. I don't know, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. So what is your favorite moment during this year of Pearls Radio Show?
When I was on.
I agree.
Not the first time, I was nervous. I didn't know what I was doing, but the second time.
That's very nice, very nice. Yeah, so yeah, there's so many great topics this year, We definitely spend a lot of time, like Dr. Cesar and Dr. Dubuisson just mentioned, really educating the population, our audience about COVID. But we talk about so many different things, right? Yeah. Yes, we talk about health, mental health. We talk about budget, finance. We talk about work-life balance at some point. Domestic violence,
Domestic violence, yeah.
Especially during COVID, right? During COVID, how that's affecting women, and children that are staying home, and the dynamics have changed. So we talk a lot about that, and we definitely invited so many guests, including, there was an election year as well, right? So we had many of the candidates coming on the show and talking about their platform. So we had a lot of different topics that we covered this year. So very proud year, even though, like Marjorie said, as somebody said, that we were approached with this idea. We had no idea how to even make this work, but by the grace of God, we made it work.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, ladies, I have an announcement. We are live on YouTube, okay? I found a way to get us live YouTube. So we're using our YouTube channel and we're on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
This is awesome.
The line had to work quick. I was like, I need to do something quickly.
We had some difficulties connecting to Facebook earlier, so.
All right, now we're gonna take a quick break because I want to put some music and I want to see you guys dancing. This is a celebration, so not so much talking, but celebration. So I am.
So we just go celebration. Let's celebrate. It's all right.
I love this song. Can you guys hear it okay? You don't?
You need the volume. I can hear it little.
Let me get it on my other phone. I'm using two phones.
There's Alamo. She's playing. Ooh, no, no, no. Okay, what happened to the music?
The music doesn't want to play.
Getting
I'm
back to
playing it
it.
in my head.
Well, I guess you can keep talking while I'm looking for it.
Okay.
I think
Are you able to
the
talk
most-
now, Eve? Dr. Cesar, are you saying something?
Yeah, I think one of the most important thing in the
I think we lost Dr. Cesar. Eve?
She's probably frozen. My internet does that.
Dr. Cesar?
yeah, I think the
think-
best. I am. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that the thing that struck me the most from the radio show this year is how much Erica has grown in a public speaking. I know she's a very shy person. She doesn't like to talk, but my goodness, she turned out to be one of the best hosts that Pearls of Life could have had. And I want us to really applaud her in public and say thank you to Erica.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erica. And let me tell you something. That's exactly what Pearls of Life did. We cracked that shell and we say, listen, get out of your shell. You got this. You can do it. And let me tell you, she definitely took the leadership. She delivered. She took the leadership. She joined in. She hosts. She does whatever the means. So we're so thankful to you, Erica. You are a blessing to Pearls Radio Show and to Pearls of Life at Home.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I just do it because, you know, we just got to put the word out there. We just got to share with the Pearls, you know, because we have a lot of things we need to talk about. We need to educate our audience with too. So it was a pleasure. I enjoyed doing it.
Is the music better or no? Not really?
That's better.
Okay, much better.
Okay, guys, we need to say thank you to our sponsor. All right, so this program would not be available, would not be possible without, of course, Louis Law Group. And I know that Erica has Erica, do you want to share, or are you host? Or?
Yeah, I can share. Yes, I'll share the screen.
So you can go ahead and play that slideshow and share your screen so that we can say thank you to all of our speakers. And of course, Louis Law Group, there's a lot of information about the company that people can learn a little bit more about. Who are Louis Law Group? What are they about? And their visions and what they do for us.
So this year, the idea for Pearls Radio Show really was introduced to us by Louis Law Group. So we can never stop thanking them for believing in Pearls and what Pearls, you know, can bring to the community. So Louis Law Group, again, throughout the year, they've been sponsoring the show, and they are a litigation law firm, and they were located in Miramar, but they've moved since to North Miami. So anything that you need, if you need a lawyer, you know, always reach out to them. But we also have so many different presenting sponsors as well. So some of them, this year we had Primary Medical Center, Broward Family Dental. Let me get back to, okay. So we had some Haitian American Nurses Association, TD Bank, Massive, Shaka, Bila Shaka. We have HAPA. Those were some of our presenting sponsors this year. So some of our guest speakers that we had Dr. Joseph Durandis, I think, Durandis. And then we also have from Haitian American Nurses Association, Pauline Louis Magis. She was one of the earliest guest hosts, together with Rose. I remember the first show with Dr. Dubuisson, those ladies, they went to the studio. So those were our first hosts this year, guests this year. And then we had Dr. Montano. She came on as well. And then we had Dr. Georges Bossou. He came before to talk about one of our shows, and then he came again as a candidate, because he was a candidate at one point as well for District 108. And then of course we invited Pierre-Louis. Pierre-Louis was our main sponsor for this show, so he came on board as well. We also had Mesmin coming on board, talking about technology and staying home when the COVID-19, how we can use technology to, even start a business or maybe learning something new. We had Sheila Sherfield. She was running also for a seat for District 20 in Broward. So we had her coming on the show as well. And then we were talking about investing with Esther Emile. So he's an economist, and it was that came on the show earlier in the year on April. And then of course we have Dr. Michael Pierre, who's now one of board directors. So he was a guest in our show in May. And we had 2 veterans, or maybe active members of the military, that came on the show during Memorial Day. I don't think it was that. So the 2 of them came in and talked about their service to the military and how is that affecting their lives and how people can serve and be part of the military. Again, we invited another candidate to our show, Senator Jason Pizzo, that came on board as well. We also had Marie-Denise Gervais that came to the show. Dr. Flor Latotti came to the show talking about her candidacy for the school board last year. Then we have Rose Pierre, another one of our guests. And of course, I think we had a segment where we talk about small business, and we invited Massim that came on board to talk about her business. So we try to showcase our pearls that have their business as much as possible. So it was the same for Bila Shaka. They came as a guest talking about their small business on the show. And then another one of the guests was Krista Kenzie. She came also talking about the insurance that it's a new insurance company that they're helping other people to get coverage. And then again, like I said, George Busso came a couple times. And then we had invited, remember we had a panel where we had a couple of the District 108 candidates to come and have this little, debate, so to speak. So we had them together at the show. And that was one of my favorite topics, the topic about alopecia. Yes.
Yes.
Right? That was one of my favorite topics. She was so, dynamic, and she was unafraid to really share her experience. So that was a great show. To me, that's one of my favorite shows. Of course, we had, Dodi Joseph that come on board as well. She was one of, inaugural Pearls of Life Women Conference. She was one of our guests in that year. Then another one of our candidates here, Trevin Jones for Broward, and Mary Woodson. She's going to be our keynote for this Saturday.
Yes, more reason for everybody to make sure they make it.
Yes. So she's gonna be on with us this weekend for our women conference. Gypsy Mr. Lees came on board as well on the show. And we have Naikima Tugen that also came.
Erica.
Yes.
We have a few guest speakers who's just gonna come in and just say congratulations.
Yes, I see right now Gypsy is waiting, so I'm gonna admit her in so that way she can come in and say her congratulations.
With the slide.
Time we can stop the slide for now, so that way we can welcome Gypsy as she's connecting through. Good evening.
Why, good evening, ladies. Look at those gorgeous faces.
Hello, Pearls. How
Hello,
are
beautiful
you?
Pearl.
How lovely you are.
Thank
Oh, at least my background is matching your blue.
Yes,
Hey.
it does.
Oh, welcome, Gypsy. We were just right there on your slide because we're going over all the guests that came to the show.
Mhm.
And when you're coming in, that's when we're like on your slide.
What great timing. What
Yes.
great timing, you see? Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations, ladies. It's been a year already. Wow.
Time
Let me
flies
tell
when
you.
you're having fun, I guess.
Time flies when you're having fun, but it's even more important how time flies when you're doing something you love, right? And so this is a labor of love. This is your passion. This is a representation or a reflection of your commitment to women, your commitment to community, your commitment to advancement. So, hey, time's gonna fly and you're gonna enjoy every minute of it, even in the bad times.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Gypsy. It
you.
was amazing having you, being a part of our show, of course. We know that it didn't turn out what we wanted it to be, but at the end of the day, we are happy, we're at peace, and we know that we did what we needed to do to empower our women in the community.
That's exactly right. And empowerment sometimes implies, making those difficult decisions, taking those unpopular steps, right? Stepping out, stepping up, raising your hand to say yes, because it advances us collectively. So I'm glad I did it. I hope that I set forth, I hope I represented you all well, represented the community well, and left an important example of how we want our women to step up and show up when they run for office.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. So it was a pleasure to have you on board. Like you said, all these are lessons for our life, for our future. We always learn something with any experience. So
Said it.
yeah, so it was a learning experience for you, I'm sure. And I'm sure other people that were watching that saw you and how you were running your campaign learned something from it and maybe get inspired by it too.
We certainly hope so. Thank you.
Peuple ennuyé, que nous bien contents que laisse à tout nous t'es venu nous parler en créole pour peuple t'es capable de comprendre Radio Méga, toute famille, toute fanatique nous sur Radio Méga qui toujours branché avec nous. Nous souhaitons que nous bon parole là dans langue parce qu'on va qui dit parole parler, parole comprendre. So,
Créole parler, créole comprendre. That's right.
mauvais genre. I wasn't so much in Haiti for too long. So nous souhaitons que vous ayez vraiment apprendre un pile de campaign Gypsy Metellus et que ça capable nous force pour nous capable toujours marcher avec monde qui veut marcher avec nous, supporter monde qui là pour supporter nous, qui là pour les lever communauté parce que c'est nous mêmes net qui pour capable faire ça ensemble parce que toujours dit mais un pile chai valou. I did that right?
Get that one.
C'est ça. That's right. That's right, Amina. Bravo, Margie.
So much.
Madame President,
Mesdames, encore une fois, félicitations. Kimbella, Palagé, continuez parce que nous avons en pile questions importantes qui en face nous comme communauté. Et aujourd'hui, on a parlé de COVID, on a parlé de santé nous, on a parlé de monde qui peuvent les vacciner, monde qui peuvent vacciner, on a parlé d'importance pour que tout le monde embrasse la technologie, on a parlé d'importance pour que tout le monde qui prend l'école, eh bien, yo comprennent que aujourd'hui, il y a un pile d'autres options qui présentent devant eux, comme carrière, pas vrai? Donc, il y a un pile discussion pour nous continuer à faire avec la communauté panouan, pour assurer nous que nous continuons à progresser, continuer à avancer, continuer à faire ça qui est bon pour nous toutes. Pas vrai? Donc, je dis, nous avons célébré nous, nous avons fêté nous, nous avons applaudi nous, mais nous connaissons que conversation yo fait commencer fait, n'est-ce pas?
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your good example, a very good example to the community, to the young people coming up. Yo connaît, il pas bien important pour nous capable toujours qu'il y ait intégrité nous, pour nous pas obliger à agir même genre l'autre monde agit mal, yo agi led, nous pas obligé, comme Michelle Obama dit, nous pas obligé descendre dans les voyous. Nous capables toujours rester above the dirt, above the negative. So I am truly, amazed by, your integrity. So thank you for that. So it's a very, very good thing that we're all learning and we're all growing. So may we continue to follow your lead.
Thank you so much. And as I'll continue to follow your examples, because each and every one of you has done
And
so
all
much.
I mean.
Non, mais c'est vrai, c'est vrai. Nous chaque là, jeter un pion et dans le progrès que la communauté ça a fait. So we need to recognize
Thank you so
that,
much.
celebrate
Thank
that,
you.
et puis continuer à inspirer l'autre qui vient derrière nous pour suivre l'exemple. N'est-ce pas? Donc, Kembela, Palagé, continuer gourmet, continuer à avancer, et parce que ça n'a pas fait, nous n'avons pas de résultats l'année prochaine, mais certainement, nous avons dans quelques années.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Sous télescopie, que nous, télescopie à venir, est-ce que c'est chaque jeudi?
Bon, évidemment, selon côté mon habité, il y a samedi, il y a dimanche, donc, pas dit chaque jeudi encore, parce que pour un peu le monde, c'est samedi. C'est samedi à 6 heures, ouais. Donc, qui t'aime dit samedi à 6 heures, et puis, on se de zone, côté au projeté dans l'autre jour. Donc, bon, je souhaite que quand même monter sur le site Island TV, et puis garder horaire là. Ouais.
OK.
Eh bien, nous là, on a branché. Merci un peu encore, Gypsy. Continuez à faire la communauté.
Quitter nous accueillir l'autre monde. À la prochaine. Kembela, félicitations.
Merci.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Madam President, we also have Joseph Durandis.
Dr.
Come on.
Durandis. Well, you know, Dr. Durandis means a lot because he opened up Pearl's radio show. We will always be very grateful to him because he definitely got us the start. And a lot of people were very happy. So welcome, Dr. Durandis. Take the stage.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. I guess 1 year after, right? We're still talking about COVID, and I know Pearls of Life. This show has been on, and people really appreciate the work that you guys been doing in the community. So I'm so proud to be, I guess, to be part of the first, of the few first shows that you did, and congratulations, and I hope you continue this beautiful work.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you, Dr. Vida.
We're definitely still battling COVID-19, and of course, we made a lot of strides. Nous faisons pile progrès. Spécialement sur vaccination et nous faisons un peu l'éducation avec mon YouTube pour capable comprendre que vaccin est valable. Il y a un peu de monde qui est déjà vacciné. Seulement ça me est capable de dire, est-ce qu'on senti que pendant qu'on est là, gens que nous avons gardé COVID là et que nous commençons à avoir quelques cas qui monter dans Floride là, est-ce qu'on senti que faut nous tourner back pour nous capable marrer ceinture nous plus encore ou bien continuer à faire plus d'éducation pour monde capable prendre vaccin. Soit penser dans ça.
Oh yeah, définitivement nous besoin faire plus d'éducation parce que pas grand pile monde jusqu'à présent qui prend vaccin. Et en pile dans monde qui pas prend vaccin, c'est monde qui dans communauté pas nous. Donc c'est définitivement important pour nous continuer à éduquer moun yo, montrer l'importance et ça gagne pour vacciner. Et j'en dis moun yo pas dit est-ce que vous prenez vaccin, mais dit qui leur prend vaccin. Parce que nous parlons moun yo et nous connaissons pile monde au début qui était prêt, qui parce que y a pile mauvaise information qui dehors. Mais j'en dis moun yo après plus et 100 millions moins seulement aux États-Unis qui ont recevoir vaccin. C'est très difficile pour moi de dire et que le vaccin ça n'est pas bon et que ce débat est fait pour détruire le monde. Nous connaissons toute mauvaise information qui est dehors. Donc, exactement. So, c'est définitivement important pour tout le monde dans la communauté noire. Et nous voulons prendre un moment, ça, Marjorie, pour Merci en pile parce que je connais ou participer dans pile émission ou même tout dans show ça ou parler en pile de COVID et tout le monde qui n'a staff là et parce que c'est un bail qui est important pour nous continuer à engager nous dans la communauté hein. Parce que il y en a bail que COVID a montré c'est que nous-mêmes tout nous avons fait un pile différence dans la communauté hein. Monde dans la communauté yo garder monde qui semblait au monde qui parlait même ça avec eux et ça très important que il y a deux monde quand Amina quand l'autre monde qui n'a pas fait pour parler et qui permettre que yo prend information. So nous dit mon yo Covid nan toujours là et jusqu'à présent après patient à l'hôpital qui a Covid et en pile là dedans c'est des monde qui sorti dans la communauté noire. L'important pour nous encourager mon yo tout le monde paraît sain à prendre vaccin nous parce que nous besoin finir avec la Covid ça pour nous recommencer même ça avec avant. So I don't want to what's that?
So we can get back to partying and enjoying our lives.
Oh,
exactly, definitely.
Some people are not waiting. Some people are not waiting. It's just, it's a situation with spring break. A lot of people are not even waiting. They just think there's no COVID anymore. So
yeah, I know it's so sad, but unfortunately, I've seen those pictures. People are partying for spring break. I understand it's hard. It's been we've been in lockdown, I would say, for a long time, but it's good. We want to warn people, especially in our community, they have to be aware because we are the most affected by this, and a lot of our people in our communities, they work and they are essential workers, so they are exposed to COVID. They still exposed to COVID, so we want everybody to be aware and to get vaccinated as soon as possible.
Qui ça vous pensez que nous sommes capables de faire pour... Parce que nous vraiment fait un pile show, nous faisons un pile éducation, mais nous voyons que malgré ça, en fait, moi, j'ai un ami qui est un directeur dans un medical center, il dit que ça est vraiment difficile pour les capables de jouer une communauté haïtienne, puis capable d'encourager, surtout les gens qui sont elderly, puis capable d'encourager. Qui ça nous sommes faire encore pour aider les gens à comprendre?
Bon, et comme dire, c'est un marathon, c'est pas seulement dans la communauté pas noire, c'est pas seulement ici que mon yo dans pile résistance par rapport à vaccin. Même parce que plus n'a pas information, plus nous n'a aider mon yo comprendre pour qui ça pour yo prendre vaccin, ça a aider. Yo n'a pas même parce que aider en pile tout, c'est leader que nous gagnons dans la communauté, surtout leader religieux, c'est-à-dire pasteur, prêtre, tout le monde ça yo. Et pour nous continuer et parler avec eux, faire involve, parce que c'est eux même moun yo tande, vous comprenez? Donc, il est très important pour nous impliquer eux et que ça, pour nous comprendre, c'est pas un bagage, bien que le vaccin sont bagage médecine, mais c'est pas seulement bagage moun qui dans healthcare, mais c'est tout le monde qui dans la communauté, tout leader, tout le monde net pour mettre les mains, pour nous faire parole la marcher.
Yeah. Dr. Dion dit un bagage qui est réellement important, oui, vraiment. Et spécialement dans la communauté, nous, même quand nous avons 3% monde qui prend vaccin, pour te dire la vérité. Right. It's probably less than that. It's really meaning. But, ce qui est vraiment important, l'histoire dit, c'est que majorité peuple panouan, moun panouyo, moun qui religieux yo croit, yo trust, tout ça leader yo dit yo. So therefore moi que nous avons un gros travail pour nous continuer faire c'est leader ça yo pour nous être capable faire éducation et puis empower them to do it. So moi c'est pour moun qui will follow them versus moi-même ou même Dr. Dion dit yes que nous prennent. Mes amis, je connais surtout même côté de travail, il y a une pile population haïtienne. Mais on dit non que soit c'est leader religieux ou bien l'autre monde que yo fait confiance. Comme on dit qui pas bail bonne information, qui des mauvaise information parce que toujours dit that there's what they call an infodemic out there. It's overload of information. Et un pile là-dedans yo pas bonne information, mais so connaît nous communauté nous yo plus facile faire. Écoutez information qui sorti dans YouTube yo. information sa yo fait plus effet sur yo. So therefore, for us to undo ça yo, nous besoin vraiment moun sa yo bon côté nous. C'est un réellement grand point ou fait là, Dr. Durandis. Like us as a leader, we need to have a plan and how to get these leaders to teach them, give them the information and empower them to go back and share it. Even though we'll be there, but you know, c'est pas nous même y a quoi.
Right.
Ça leader yon diyan le yo quoi li. C'est une bonne information, même connaissons au travail. Nous gagnons parce qu'il faut nous continuer toujours. Nous pouvons pas faire un petit cal comme ça nous pouvons pas faire ça nous pour le faire.
Yeah, Madame Dr. Dubuisson, Dr. Durandis, par contre comment encore pour souligner ça, mais n'a toujours continué, talk more about this in the show because that's what we're here for. We're here to educate, and educate everybody in the community. We also have another one of our guests that just joined us.
Before I leave, I just want once again to congratulate all of you, all beautiful ladies. We are very proud to have you in the community for the work that you do. I know Pearls of Life, you can count on my support and for your continuing success. And we really appreciate your work. Bye Vag, Kembela.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Dr. Durandis.
We will hold you up to that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I was about to introduce Alexandre Auguste Alexandre qui était venu. So, bonsoir, Monsieur Auguste.
Bonsoir Rika, ensuite bonsoir Marjorie, Dr. Dubuisson, Evelyne. Ok, donc en fait, moi j'étais chapeau bien bas devant nous mesdames parce que le travail qu'on a fait, c'est un travail colossal que lié. Là, comme des opportunités moi-même pour me guest speaker dans Pearls of Life, c'est réellement un privilège que j'étais moi. Parce que le moins garder l'organisation, ça qu'on a fait, garder mission que Pearls of Life gagne, garder peut-être passion que Marjorie gagne lui-même pour Pearls of Life, que l'a encourager la femme. Donc la femme c'est sous sa vie. Donc c'est eux même qui maman nous, c'est eux qui madame nous, c'est le ménage nous, c'est nous qui petite nous. Donc c'est pas gain fille, pas gain la vie. Donc moi extrêmement ému de fait que moi que n'a fait travail ça n'a fait, n'a éduqué mes filles en général, n'a supporté yo dans tout aspect dans vie. Donc pour moi même ce bagage qui est réellement formidable que beaucoup j'aimerais ça. Donc bah nous tout cœur, bah nous tout moi-même pour me supporter nous tout sommes capables. Ensuite l'on supporter filles, on supporter la femme, on supporter l'humanité en général. Donc en soi une fois mes compliments, nous disons bon anniversaire. Donc je souhaite que nous continuions à frapper même genre pour Kembela et nous gagnons comme je vous dis devant derrière toute une femme successful, il y a un garçon qui campe derrière. Donc moi même c'est une ladder.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have many successful men behind us, and we thank you guys.
Pearls of Life is spinning there's a lot of men behind Pearls of Life.
Yes,
So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And one of them is right here also that just joined us not long ago is Mr. Princeton.
Welcome, Mr. Jean-Claude.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Jean-Claude, the CEO, president, and founder of Primary Medical, Preston Jean-Claude.
Welcome, drum roll. Our sponsor, okay?
Our supporter, our friend.
Listen.
Yes, he has been in so many of our shows, right? He's one of our most frequent guests.
So we love that.
Thank you. I just want to stop by to say congratulations to you guys. And as one thing I have to say, when I answered Marjorie to be part of this show, one of the things I don't like to do is talking, and I make myself vulnerable at that time. But I know this is something that I have to do, because the thing is, most people keep telling me, Princeton, you out there, you're successful, people would like to hear your story. But I would say, Pearl, thank you for allowing me to open up and share some of my stories so other people can hear what I have in common. But again, congratulations. Happy birthday to you guys. You're only 1 year old. I don't know if you guys can talk yet, if you guys can work yet.
We run. We're working on it.
Running, okay?
But the only thing I can tell you, I have your back. I will support you guys. Thank you for all the things that you guys doing. And thank you for our partnership in November. And Marge, we talk about that. And this year, we're going to make it better and bigger.
Yes, 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 yes. We're going to have a great community time.
Yes. So that was a very successful event, you know. So thank you, Princeton, for being a sponsor for that. And you know, that was a great event. Yes, we were able to help a lot of people.
He basically partnered with us, and he's like, I got you guys. And we're so appreciative of that, Princeton. You just don't know how much the entire board, the leaders, the members of Pearls of Life, we truly appreciate your friendship first and foremost, because friendship comes first. Because we know that we can call you, you can give us advice, we can talk to you about our direction, where we plan to do what we want to do. That is the most important relationship between you and Pearls of Life. Everything else, c'est dégueu, ok? C'est dégueu, nous recevoir dégueu. Merci en pile.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your wise counsels, because you really give us good directives, good counsel, so that we can move in the right direction. Parce que nous connaissons, like you said, we're babies pretty much in everything that we're doing. So we need the gentle counseling, the gentle nudging, and the encouragement, and you are always available and willing to give it. So nous vraiment apprécier ça en pile. So Primary Care, Medical Center, tout staff là, tout le monde, nous vraiment apprécier nous. Merci, merci en pile.
Thank you.
For the awesome work with our people in the community. We love you, and we wish you nothing but great, amazing success.
Thank you. Love you back.
Thank you.
Marge, we have one of our members, Jane, that also joined us today. Jane. Jane, the floor is yours.
Jane, you want? Okay.
I know. I'm here, ladies. I'm here. I made it. I didn't have to be busy tonight. I'm enjoying. I love you guys, and we're gonna do whatever we need to do to keep the initiative going. Okay. I'm here. All you need to do is say, go for this, and I'll get it. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Jen is one of our most active members, so it's really a pleasure to see you here tonight. I know Mondays, you know, it's really hard for all the Pearls to be able to join us on the show, but it's a pleasure to have you with us tonight. So thank you so much, Jane.
Now, Erica, my love, we have 5 minutes, and then Radio Mega is gonna cut us off. So we want to make sure that we make a great, take advantage of that time to really reinitiate our partnership and our sponsor, our platinum sponsor, Louis Law Group. And remember that Louis Law Group has moved, and now they are in North Miami Beach. Adresse c'est 290 Nord-Ouest 165th Street. Et je suis capable de dire que il y a un satellite office dans tout état Floride là. Je suis regardé le website hier, je dis que il y a satellite offices all over the state of Florida. So n'importe côté que vous a écouté nous ou besoin Louis Law Group qui pour faire une évaluation la caillou, yo prend soin de tout le monde qui we have one more speaker coming. Get him soon. You prend tout le monde qui a problème damage in your home, water damage, fire damage, theft damage, on monde qui vient écraser caillou, vient entrer dans caillou, ou capable de pour faire évaluation ça pour ou bien tout si que c'est roof cap leak ou bien mold problem ou bien fire la caillou, y a capable représenter au so relé au dans 954 676 41 79. Kounya Erika ma bon temps pour capable parler ensemble avec our next speaker. Do you want me to do it or you're good? All right. Allow me to introduce to you guys one of our amazing speakers who talked to us about technology and COVID-19. And that was very important because he was like, Zoom is great and Microsoft Team is great. So he gave us a lot of insight. So I want to welcome my Moko pair, my friend, Erica's husband. He's a friend, he's a family, Mesmen Augustin. Welcome. The stage is yours to say your congratulations.
Thank you, Marjorie, and greeting to all of you ladies. Congratulations. It takes hard work and dedication, and connaît pas facile. To run an organization on top of all that you have to do, your families, your work, it's amazing. It's amazing. And they always say the first year is the hardest year. So you've done well so far, and you've impacted many people. Go paquet jeune moun, go paquet moun entende de yo a, kap bay positive feedback about Pearls of Life. So Kembe la, bon Dieu avec nous, en pile force, en pile courage, and I'm always here for you guys. Whenever you need me, whatever I can do. If it's to talk about technology, I can help, but hang in there, good job, and God bless you.
Thank you. I think one of the best things that we have is the fact that we have people praying for us. We have, people who are blessing us, and we thank you because I know Erica is such a joy and we love her. And, but one of the things that I appreciate in this group of women that we're dealing with is the fact that we pray. N'importe ça que nous fait, nous toujours prier ensemble. Donc, la prière et bénédiction, bon Dieu. Là, il commence la bénédiction, il n'y a pas de monde qui a retiré, nous apprécier que le fait que y l'autre monde dans la communauté qui a prié pour nous. And you are one of them, Mesmen. So we truly appreciate you. We appreciate and we receive the blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for definitely letting us use and especially borrow your lovely wife late at night to help us with things. And we know this week is going to be a tough week because our event is Saturday. So there's going to be a lot of late night this week. So I'm going to just tell you that ahead of time. I love you. And trust me, we are just so proud of your wife and the things that she's doing at Pearls of Life. It is just amazing. So thank you so much for everything and your support to her as well. You're
welcome. She's an amazing person, as you guys know, and all of you also are amazing. So you can have her. You can have her anytime.
Oh my God, thank you so much. All right, Erica, we have one more speaker that joined us and she talked about finance. Come, let's talk to her about that.
Yeah, but just in case we got caught up on Radio Mega, we want to say big thank you to our Radio Mega listeners pour capter de Radio Mega. C'est un plaisir chaque lundi pour nous ensemble avec tout. 17:00 AM. Pearls of Love, or Pearls Radio Show là pour nous, pour communauté. C'est un plaisir pour nous là. 1 an, par 11 jours. Jean Mesmen Sodian, it's been a long year, but we grow together as a team, and we count on your support always. Merci en pile tout pour capter de Radio Mega. So just in case we are off, wanted to make sure we thank you guys. Thank you.
That's true. Thank you, Radio Mega family. Thank you so much for being there for us and for, of course, making sure that we make that payment too every single month.
You see, and they're gone. So yes, we have Nike.
Part of the payment.
Yeah. We have Nikema. Welcome, Nikema.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Yes, I want to come on and wish you guys a happy anniversary. I know it's not easy to stay committed to your goals and dreams. I just wanted to come and encourage you and congratulate you and thank you for allowing me to be part of your vision.
Oh, thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, that's my princess. I always claim her as my princess. Growing up, I had 3 princesses at my church, and she's definitely one of them. And I watched her growing into this beautiful, impeccable woman. And now she's actually the CEO of her own company called Not in Key Co. So basically, really trying to get couples to once you say yes I do and everything, she wants you to get your home, and she also help you through your therapy and making sure that you have a strong strong marriage. So she's really trying to make sure she's your finance Betsy. So I'm so proud of you, darling. And that show was amazing. You gave so many pointers. You gave so many information that people were like, wow, that's true. I think I should have a money date. I think I should do this. I think I should do that. So that's amazing. I just want to say thank you to you, my love, because you have definitely made me so proud, and everybody else within the church organization that we grew up in. We are all proud of you, Naikima Shiri.
Thank you, honey. Well, I have a great example, Marjorie. So you should definitely pat yourself on the back because you are my role model. You're doing such great things in the community. I have someone that I can look up to. So thank you to you as well.
Thank you so much, my love.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ladies. Keep up the good work.
You do the same. You do the same.
We wish you continued success. Anything else you ladies want to say to Naikima?
I just want to say personally that, you know, it's so important. The way you go about making sure that the foundation is for setting up yourself as a couple is important, because it's not just the wedding day. You need to think beyond that. And it's a good training for us to start thinking with our girls, with our kids, to say, hey, you know, no matter what, start thinking long-term financial, you know, goal. Once you start dating, it's not just the romantic aspects. C'est pour nous penser tout, ça pour nous, you know, to set some financial goals. So that's wonderful. I truly appreciated that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're so young. It's like amazing. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Yes, I'm very passionate about what I do because it's, you know, 2021 and finance is still the number one reason for divorce. And that can all be avoided if we just had this conversation, you know, year one and at the inception of the marriage. Because a lot of people, they only think about that wedding day. You know, I'm a victim of that. You know, when I was getting married, I only thought about the wedding day. It took my husband to kind of shift my mindset to help me think about the marriage. So that's what I want to help people, you know, not to make, you know, the mistake that I made, you know, if I can help someone to think about that early on, is definitely going to strengthen your relationship if you can talk about money. Because most couples, they don't even talk about money. It's like a taboo subject, you know, and they all have their different, you know, construct, different beliefs about money management, and they can never come together to, you know, compromise on that. So that's the reason, that's the mission of my company. It's like, okay, well, let's talk about money. Money is important. Money is not evil. Money is good. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about how you see money, how money can help us grow as a family. You know, let's talk about money with our kids, you know. So if, especially in our community, we don't even talk about money. You know, I had to learn about money by going to school, but it's not like, okay, you know, your parents told you, okay, you have $10, you know, save $2. We don't teach our children to save, but our counterparts are so ahead because, you know, when the child is 1, 2, 3 years old, they're teaching them about the value of $1. So we have to have these conversations as a community. And it's my life's mission to really close the Black wealth gap and you know, and talk about financial literacy. That's the only way. That's the only way we're gonna. That's the only way that we're gonna build wealth, if we start talking about it in the family unit. You know, husband and wife, then kids. Then we can continue to pass on that legacy.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm just looking at her. I'm just so proud of her.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you so much, my love, for joining and wishing us a happy anniversary. We truly are very happy that you were part of that 1 year. And definitely you made an imprint in the lives of people who were listening to that specific show. So I love you and I wish you continued success with your company. And if there's anything that you know that Pearls of Life can help you out, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
I will definitely do so, ladies. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, I leave it up to Erica now to tell us what to do, Madam Host.
You are the host, I'm the co-host, but ladies, you know, it's always a pleasure, like Nduju Marjorie, you know, it's always nice to see a lot of the Pearls on the show, because at the end of the day, the show is called Pearls Radio Show. So it's always a pleasure when I see all these beautiful faces And
Yep.
I'm so happy that today we get to see so many of you guys joining. So thank you so much. I know we went over a little bit, but that's okay. You know, we're celebrating. You know, when you go to a party, you know, you toujours faut petit extra, I think, right?
Yes.
Exactement.
The celebration song. So let's keep
So
it.
yes. So now I think we're going to close the show, but I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Like Dr. Cesar said, I'm not one that talks a lot. You know, I usually like to just stay in my own lane. I call it all my swim lanes, right? I just take care of what I have to take care of, and that's it. So, and that's something I always tell Marjorie, that the opportunity for me to be in Pearls of Life to begin with, and then she kind of pulled me into this radio show thing. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be with you, to do this. I'm very happy. So I get to share, and I get to, you know, to be with a group of women that I can look up to, that I can appreciate, and really that can be an inspiration, not just for me, but my girls, and, you know, all the women really in the world. So thank you so much. After a long year of ups and downs, but we make it through every single Monday. We have not missed a day. So thank you so much.
Well, truly, Erica, I mean, I have no words to say thank you to you, because I know, especially you, I've relied quite a lot on you for Pearls Radio Show. And you've definitely take on this initiative, and you've made it your own. So I look at you and I see you flourish, and I see you just like unbothered and very calm, and you can navigate the conversation and guide us through. So I'm very, very proud of you. And I'm so glad that you are a part of this organization, because now you gained more sisters. Remember, you have a lot of brothers.
Our sisters.
So you gain a lot of sisters through Pearls of Life, because you have your prolific sisters. And I hope that God continue to bless your path, and bless your family, and bless everything that you touch, all your endeavors, and all your passion. May they all flourish into what God wants them to be.
Thank you. All right, Madam President, unless anybody else have something to say, we'll go. Yes? Somebody want to say something? Okay, then we're going to go with our music. Madam President is dancing, but I cannot hear anything.
You guys can't hear anything.
Now we can hear.
Come on. Good times, come on.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year. So bring your good times.
Nice.
We gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
Where's your wine bottles, ladies?
No wine for me. No go in bad with them.
Me
I was gonna do a giveaway of wine bottle. I was gonna do a giveaway of 1 ticket to Pearls, to the Pearls event this Saturday. But since we're not live on Facebook and we couldn't get these things done, so it is what it is. Just enjoy it. Happy anniversary, Pearls Radio Show.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Nice. Great job. Nice.
Good night, ladies.
Night.
We hope
Night,
to see you guys next week, Monday, 6 p.m. sharp.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication